Dr. James D. Sterling began private practice soon after obtaining his Doctor of Philosophy in Psychology from the University of Chicago. Today, through his New York Center for Psychotherapy, Dr. James D. Sterling is able to leverage the many relationships he has been fortunate to make through the years in order to increase care for his clients. In addition to being a respected family and marital therapist, Dr. James D. Sterling serves as an assistant clinical professor at Mount Sinai Medical Center. Recently, Dr. James D. Sterling spoke with Interviewing Experts blog about the other specialists he works with to provide the highest quality care for New York residents who need it. Interviewing Experts, you've been on the faculty at MT Sinai for a while. Tell us about your position there. Dr. James D. Sterling, I've been an assistant clinical professor in the Department of Psychiatry at Mount Sinai since 2000. Before that I was a clinical instructor in the same department. Prior to that, I was a clinical instructor at Metropolitan Hospital in New York in the Department of Psychiatry. Interviewing Experts, how has this enhanced your practice? Dr. James D. Sterling, in part, my work as a clinical instructor helps me educate others, but I find I actually learn from my student as well, and it also helps me to be able to make connections that help my clients. In addition, regular weekly meetings with faculty led by Dr. Hillel Swiller provided a stimulating opportunity to exchange ideas with other professionals. Interviewing Experts, because of this, you have connections at Mount Sinai. How does this help you serve your clients better? Dr. James D. Sterling, Mount Sinai has one of the outstanding psychiatry departments in the country, with revolutionary research into emotional and mental disorders and autism. Having access to the excellent specialists at Mount Sinai allows me to refer patients who need extremely specialized care. Interviewing Experts, we often send clients to physicians in particular medical specialties at New York Cornell Medical Center like Dr. David Blumenthal in cardiology and Dr. Frank Petito in neurology and Patrick O'Leary in orthopedics and Edward Mueck in neurology to get the specialized care they need. Interviewing Experts, you also have connections at NIA. Can you tell us a little about how those connections help your practice? Dr. James D. Sterling, NIA's Langone Medical Center has a focus on addiction, brain aging, schizophrenia, trauma, and obesity. This emphasis gives the center a specialty that comes in useful when we have a client who needs assistance in this particular area. Interviewing Experts, the hospital also does extensive neuroscience research. Dr. James D. Sterling, yes, NIA has the Center for Neural Science, which delves into the relationship between the brain's physiological makeup and a variety of psychological issues. Interviewing Experts, what are some of your other connections in New York? Dr. James D. Sterling, Columbia University is another valuable referral source for the New York Center for Psychotherapy. Interviewing Experts, and I know that Columbia is known for its innovative research, as well. Dr. James D. Sterling, absolutely. Columbia Psychiatry has a large faculty that includes some of the premier neuroscientists of our time. Interviewing Experts, Columbia has a large psychiatric hospital, doesn't it? Dr. James D. Sterling, yes, and one of the many features at Columbia University is a child psychiatric clinic. This is a newly renovated clinic, with doctors specializing in child psychiatry. Interviewing experts. Since New York Center for Psychotherapy specializes in family and marital care, do you find you often refer clients? Dr. James D. Sterling: Yes, often. While we work with our clients to improve communication and intimacy in relationships, sometimes there are issues that impact the individuals in a relationship.